Okay, so today I'm going to show you how to convert your regular Sram Eagle to AXS, or as Sram likes to call it, AXS. I'm going from GX, GX, AXS, so it's all looking pretty straightforward, and you just need the most basic tools. So first off, I'm going to use my matchmaker. A lot of people are saying that it doesn't work all that well, but we'll see. And if it doesn't work, then I'll put the clamp on. You just need a T25, and all you do is you take the cable shifter off, and then you get your fancy new AXS. Okay, so for reasons that are a mystery to me, apparently the bolt that I had in here before for my GX doesn't work with the AXS. So I just went inside, grabbed that quickly, and that should work. Let's see what it does. I don't know if it's a different thread pitch or what it is, but all right. Well, that doesn't look like it's hitting anything. I think I'm going to have to adjust it, but we'll see. And that's it. And the new shifter is on. So now we are going to take the derailleur off and then undo all the cables. Okay, so for this one, I'm going to use a pair of cutters just to cut this end cap off the cable so we can take it off. And then again, it's pretty simple. You need a 4mm Allen to take the cable out of the derailleur. And there we go. The clunk lets you know that it's let it go. I'm going to leave the bolt in so I don't lose it. And to take the derailleur off the hanger, you need a 5mm, and that's kind of hidden inside. And that's pretty much it. It's a pretty simple process, much more painless than one would think. Sorry, more painless. And that's it. We have our derailleur is off the bike. I like to clean everything up before going back in, so I'm just going to hit it with some general bike cleaner slash degreaser. So I'm going to give this a thorough cleaning so that it's all in good shape. There we go. And then I'll go back to the shifter on the front and just pull the cable through. And that's it. We have shifter, derailleur, everything is off the bike. The new derailleur comes pre-installed with the new 5mm bolt. So I'm just going to tuck this out of the way for now. It already comes with thread locker on it, so you don't need to do any of that. You basically just have to make sure that this tab goes into its spot on the frame. Or on the hanger rather. And that's it. I'll look up the torque specs for this. It's usually written on the bolts, but I don't see it anywhere. And I've got a torque wrench that I'll do a final once over with. But it's comfortably tight. It's got the thread locker on it, so I am not too worried. And that's it. That's all it takes to install an AXS. So now I'm going to have to pair it to the shifter, and which I'll show you guys. And other than that, we are in business. So now I have to figure out how long this housing is, and then basically I will go along here where you can see these little zap straps that it's attached to the frame with. And I'm going to go along and cut them all if I can get to them. There we go, that's one. And my bike is a giant, it's a Giant Rain, and Giant actually sells frame plugs so that you can plug up the holes that are left by the cable housing. So it's kind of funny, people talk about, oh, how much more the AXS weighs than the cable stuff, but they only ever look at the shifter and the derailleur itself, and I really don't care about weight. But if I did, I would point out that you're also saving all the weight from the cable, the housing, and you know, if you're really that worried about weight, you're saving a bunch there. So these plugs, you can actually get them for, it looks like a couple dollars. You can get them, and make sure you take the end cap off before you pull it through the front. And basically what I'm doing here is, that's it. We have gone wireless. So we've got the cable and housing out of the frame, the derailleur's off, and the shifter's off. And this is my first time doing it, and all in a matter of, what, 10 minutes, and we've got the new stuff installed. This is about as easy as it gets. Before I go, I will show you how to pair it. So what you have to do is first press and hold the AXS button until that green light starts blinking slowly. There we go. You can see it a little bit better without the light. And then there's a button on the bottom of the shifter as well. I can show you. So there's a button right here on the bottom of the controller that they call it, or shifter. You press that until the light on the derailleur blinks quickly, which it did. And then you simply press the AXS button here one last time, and that's supposed to finish the pairing. Oh, and it works. Okay, that looks very cool. So this is just a quick test before the chain, but I can tell you that it's working and it's essentially instantaneous. This is going to be a lot of fun. All right, so I will be back again once I get my cassette on and size and install my chain, and I'll show you the finished product. For how much of an upgrade it is, it's an incredibly easy job. One Torx, one Allen, couple of Allens actually, one for the cable, one for the derailleur itself. Quick pairing and you're done. Honestly, if I wasn't monkeying around with the video, I could have done this in probably 10 minutes. And I'm a pretty average bike mechanic. So there you have it. I will have an update for you as soon as I get everything up and working. Thanks for watching and happy trails.